Alright, it's official. I just got my ass whooped. Look at that beautiful view. Definitely got a second wind. I've got to be honest, cuz I don't know what's going on, eh? Look at all these hectic pillows. It's crazy, lad. Alright everyone, welcome back to a brand new week. I haven't chose skipping for a bit, but stuffed up the higher knee there, higher step. And then we go straight onto a circuit. So there was about 6 rounds on the bag, and then we're going to get into a circuit showing the rest. But here, just practicing the hand straight back to the face after throwing with some simple punches. We're about halfway through the bag rounds now, onto the heavy water bag. Same thing, just practicing the 1-2s straight back to the face after throwing them. And then we go further down the circuit, we start doing some strength conditioning stuff. So these are keg slams onto a tyre. We then come back to my old friend's box jumps. I'm not doing box jumps this time around. Everyone else was. I'm just doing the old high knee step ups. Straight onto that, we go onto the medicine ball slams. I start feeling it at this point. I think I'm about 8 rounds through the circuit. And then we do some hook work. So basically the trainer picks up here, he's talking about my stability. I'm not staying too stable after throwing the first hook. So he tells me to work on that. That's what he's sort of, get my balance a little bit better. And I think I'm overcommitting on the twist of the hips, the twist of the foot, and that's what's sort of setting me up to not be too stable. So something to think about moving on in the coming weeks. Now he's talking about lifting that elbow up higher. So I've got to get the shoulder up a bit higher, get the elbow a bit higher, so the punches is a little bit higher than what it is, so you're not throwing it too low. So that's all through the elbow and the shoulder. And then another third pointer that gets picked up is how close I am. So another guy says, take a step back. I ask him how far, he says half a step. So then I start taking half a step back and trying to throw that way, trying to think about the elbow, think about the shoulder, and think about not over rotating too much to be off balance. I stuff it up there, talking about the over rotation of the foot. Alright, and then we actually did the elliptical, the bike. I wink at the camera there just to let you all know I am bludging on that roller a little bit. And then we go to ski edge. After ski edge, we are doing, I don't know what you call this exercise, but it's basically just a shoulder strengthening conditioning exercise. And then we onto the Tuesday session where we start off pairing up with bags. So this is the body bag, so it hangs pretty low. And then I am on to, I think, 3rd round now, and you can't see the bag, and that was not on purpose, but once again, just practicing bringing the gloves straight back to the face after throwing. So you can see there I've got a little bit of duck down and back up again. We go into some body sparring then. I think we did about six rounds of body sparring, alternating partners. So once again, body sparring, you're just trying to find an opening in the opponent there. Try and hit him in the stomach. This guy hits hard. I forgot how hard he hits. This young guy here, he's like, I'm going to have this tight guard. Well, I said to myself, well, I'm going to go around that. And I was sort of happy with that shot. Here, another young fighter. He's actually a really nice guy, but he hits really hard too. He got me a few good ones. He knocked the wind out of me. We then finish off the day with the typical core exercise. We all go through picking a core exercise for each other to do. We did this a day before too. We did finish this on Monday, but there was enough footage. But yeah, doing this every day. All right, team, Wednesday afternoon. We just got out the front of the local Spotlight. Basically, I've had a bit of neck pain. There's always something, right? There's always something when you're in your 30s and you're trying to be active. But yeah, getting a bit of neck pain. I'm a side sleeper. So I don't know if I've been getting hit in the head too many times or I'm just sleeping poorly with the neck. So basically, I'm here at Spotlight now and I'm going to be grabbing some new pillows, like memory foam ones. The pillows I have at the moment are just absolutely trash. So going to splurge out a little bit and get a decent pillow. Going to come along with the adventure. I was actually just watching recently some Spanien videos. For those of you who know Spanien, pretty popular YouTuber, vlogger here in Australia.
That's hectic. All right, bar muckers, here we come, lad. Let's go.
But I was like watching his videos and I'm like, man, this guy's popular. Maybe I should start talking like Spanien in my videos. Come along with the adventure. Let's go buy a pillow. Yeah, let's ouch. All right, cuz, we be walking now up to Spotlight. Check out the Nikes A1s. They're looking fresh, eh? You know what I'm saying, cuz? Let's go. Let's ouch. I gotta be honest, cuz. I don't know what's going on, eh? Look at all these hectic pillows. It's crazy, lad. Look at them all. So this one says antibacterial. Does that mean the rest of them have bacteria on them? If these aren't antibacterial, they come with bacteria, or what's going on? This is hectic. So I found this one. It's heavy, eh? It's heavy, lad. Oosh. Can do bicep curls with it, guys. Hey, let's ouch. Okay. We found two pillows, cuz. These two different brands. They didn't have, it's crazy. It's mad, lad. They didn't have two of these. So, I have to buy this other brand instead, lad. That's mad. I don't get it. Why don't they have the same pillow, cuz? Look at all these pillows. And they don't have two of these. Hectic, cuz. Hectic, lad. Get the hell out of here. Let's ouch. Alright, we're home now, out the front. And I bought $60 worth of pillows. Two pillows. Hopefully they're good. One of them was on special from like $110 down to $40. So that one better be good. And the other one was 30 with 10 off, so 60. But yeah, I'll keep you updated how that sleep goes tonight. If it makes a massive difference for the old neck pain. But right now, being Wednesday, no boxing, but we are going to go for a run. It was either going to be a swim or a run, and I've decided on a run this afternoon. Currently, it is 4:43, and it says it's 36 degrees outside. Probably a few little degrees cooler than that, but it is in the mid-30s. So we'll, I don't have a smartwatch. I have a regular watch, and I also am pretty smart myself. So what I'm gonna do right now is we have just set the odometer to 0, and we're gonna drive around for 3Ks, do a loop around the neighborhood, and find out where the 3K barrier is back to the doorstep. And that's going to be the run that we're going to take today, so I know how far that I've gone. 3Ks is the goal. Let's get it done. All right, well, we officially absolutely fluked that. Odometer 3Ks, about 7 minutes later, we're back in the same spot. So this run is going to be exactly 3Ks. Stopwatch is on. We on. Let's get it.
A few moments later.
All right. We're about a kilometre, a bit more of a kilometre in, I'm guessing. About the 8 minute mark. Yeah. So far, it's just a pounding of the feet on the pavement, and then can feel that in the lower back. Other than that, it's a good flat run, and we'll keep going. All right. First time starting to feel it. I don't know. I think a bit under 2Ks in now. Bit of a straight here. It's got a spider web. But anyway, starting to feel it now. Beautiful weather though. It's a bit after 7 o'clock. Glad I'm running now. It's not too hot. It's nice. We'll keep going. All right, we're on the home stretch. Look at that beautiful view. Definitely got a second wind, so feeling good. I'm gonna be home soon. Do a little recap when I get there. All right, everyone, we're home. 18 minutes, 43 seconds for 3Ks. To be honest, I'm not sure if that's good or not. I don't really care at this point in time. Obviously, I probably will later on, but for me, just getting the run on, just going for a run was the goal. I did that, 3Ks. I know that might not be much to some, but for me, that's a good achievement for today. And I kind of just want to finish off today's little video, little extra, I guess, pieces about, honestly, 3Ks, 2Ks, 1K, 500 meters, 200 meters. For me, that's not really the important thing. The important thing is the effort. And I guess what I want to share that with some people who maybe need to hear it as well. It's not necessarily the outcome, it is the effort that is important. And as I said, that's why I'm happy with today's effort. I learned a little bit about, I think there's to be critical. Obviously, the first time I've done it, but I think I went on a route that has a few too many declines, like too many downward slopes. So I think next time I'll do another route. I'll try and up it to 3.5 Ks and get that, because for me, I want to get that push. It's not, as I said, it's not about the distance, it's about the effort. And I feel like I had a little bit more to give today. So that's why next time I'm going to change the route a little bit, maybe put a few more inclines in it and a little bit extra distance, and we'll see how that feels. Obviously, I'll take you guys on that one. Literally just had my phone cut out on me because not enough storage. But anyway, that'll do it for tonight. Tomorrow night, Thursday night, it's going to be sparring. Didn't get sparring in last week. I'm kind of excited to see how the improvements that I've made over the past 2 weeks, the awareness of keeping the hands up, how that's going to go during sparring tomorrow night. And you're all about to see. So let's get to it. Let's get to that sparring, eh? All right, it's official. I just got my ass whooped. About to watch his beating. 3 rounds today. Check out the footage. Okay, so getting into what you all want to see. I should state for the record, this guy, I've never sparred with him before. He's really, really good. Young guy. He's actually really nice. Everyone at the gym is really nice, but this guy is 9-0. So he's good. I've watched him before, and every time I watch him, I'm like, that guy's really good. So shouldn't be too surprised that he probably gets me better than anyone has at this point. But yeah, I'm just trying to feel out. I noticed straight away that I'm not keeping my hands as good as I should, but that's because I haven't sparred trying to keep their hands up so much like this before. And I sort of noticed that when you've got someone pouncing around in front of you, throwing feints, it makes it hard to keep their hands up. Gets me a good overhand there. He's so in and out, this guy. He's never on one spot. He's, yeah, doing a really good job of making me look silly. And he moves that much, it like makes you hesitate a lot more too. So I was really at a loss in this first round at least. it'll be the third round. So you have to stick around the third round when he gets me a couple of good shots that end up leaving their mark. But yeah, he's really quick with his hands, quick with his feet, in and out, never in the one spot at the same time. So it's easy to see why he does so well in competition. On to the second round now. So you can see how springy he is, in and out, in and out. I guess if I was to spar him again, I don't know if I would try and throw so much or feel pressured to throw. I'm being pretty cautious here. Gets me with a straight there as well. He lands a lot of those straights. Another one. I'm at a loss here. I sort of get a little bit in my own head at that one. Sort of try to shake it off. Try and remember just now, keep the hands up as much as I can. Gets me with a good right hand there as well, right on the ear. Gets me with another good straight there. Left uppercut lands for him there as well. It's a good one. Another right hook there. He's obviously a smaller guy. I think I got about 10 kilos on this guy. And he, you wouldn't know it because he hits really, really hard. Now I jab there and he throws right over the top again with a nice right. Hits me good. No head movement on my behalf at all. Alright, so we're into the third round and this is one that is action-packed. I get him with not a bad right hand there, so I feel a little bit confident. I'm not feeling too gassed, so I'm gonna be the aggressor here, and I'll instantly regret it. Boom, that right hand right there. Let's slow that down. Same thing, over the top of the jab, hits me really clean and hard. That shot actually gave me a bit of a black flash. He then gets me with that left there again. And here I throw another jab, he goes right over the top. We'll slow it down. Jab, he times it perfectly, hits me back with a right. And then that was the shot right there. Jab, over the top, boom, hits me with the right. That's the one that gets the eye and does all the damage. So after feeling those two big shots, the one that sort of gave me a slight black flash, the one that I felt on the eye, it put me a bit on the back foot, not going to lie. I'm going to be like, oh shit, I'm in a fight here. Now, because I can watch all this back on tape, I actually have the luxury of realising some mistakes. So you're going to watch this now. Slow this down. See, I throw two jabs, he parries them. Now, I throw another jab, but I back it up with the double jab and then the right hand. So that caught him off guard. He was expecting a single jab, which he was going to do his typical right hand. And mind you, none of that was on purpose on my end, but watching this back, I realised how that happened now. Nevertheless, we continue on, pouring out some ugly jabs. He pressures me, and then I get him with a good left hand. Didn't even notice that till just now. And then he gets me with a good right hand. I'm trying to shake it off, a little bit in my head. I've been hit a lot these 3 rounds, so I'm feeling a bit disappointed. Look at that staggering. I'm staggering a lot now. My footwork is absolutely terrible. So uneven. Now see I shake my head there again because I know I'm doing terribly here. But look how staggered I am. I'm all up in my head. He gets me with a really good right hand there. And then he really schools me at the end. Watch this. Double jab, right hand, he just slips and then hits me with a hook on his way out. That's it. That's it for this week, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, do all your thing. I'm here getting bashed for your entertainment. Enjoying the journey. It was a hard week. Thanks all for watching, and we'll be back next week.